welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. I'm currently recording this at what would be maintenance time if there was maintenance this week, simply for the novelty of the fact that, wow, this is the first time they haven't had maintenance since the game launched on on Wednesdays. That's pretty wacky, but Mirror Dungeon 2 hard day. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna at least at least attempt trying to solo with Dieci Rodion. Take your egos, of course. And we'll see how it goes. Yes, this sure is another Dieci Rodion run. I understand that it is a very clear problem, but she is a very fun unit. And we will go for this path first, because even if we have blunt attacks, we do not want to do a blunt attack fight first, because then it's a decent chance of being N Corp. Which is not good for us. Yeah, I do think Dieci Rodion has a pretty decent chance, if nothing else, simply because she just has insane amounts of, shield potential. And she'll take some damage. Luckily, these guys, the blunt attacks aren't going to do too much to us. Luckily, they're mostly going for blunt attacks. They might inflict, a debuff or something with one of their attacks. Doesn't look like they used the coin power down one. Or the heads down. What do they call it? Whatever, the thing that reduces the value of your coins. So that's the worrying one. They're inflicting power down, that's fine. Yeah, nothing too bad. And this turn, we can discard a skill too. That'll be good. This skill just discarded a skill 1, so that's 5% shield. But then the other skill is going to discard a skill 2, which will be 10% shield, and increase our insight to 2. So these attacks going for us should not be too bad. Yeah, especially the blunt ones. 2 power down's rough, but we'll be able to survive. We've got pretty good power, especially since we're getting high sanity. And we're mostly hitting people who are staggered anyways, it would seem. Yep. Let's see, if I do something like this... Yeah, if I do something like this, I'll discard 2 of these, which means we'll get to Insight 2, which means we'll get decent Illuminate Acuities. Not the best, but, there's no way we can get to Insight 3 here. And I'd like to use the skill 3 just because it's good. Yeah, take some hits. More power down next turn, that's fine. Ooh. Even if the coin power up doesn't look like it's enough? Oh, it is enough. Just barely, though. Not enough to do, significant damage, but it's something. Nice. And then hit this guy too. Almost killed him. But now we've got enough coins to clash with almost everything. This is the only one we can't clash against, which is fine. And we can just go for... We can just go for skill 1s, honestly, and we'll be good. That'll be good enough. Thanks to our 2 insight. Yeah, that killed, which means we'll be able to get another 1-set attack on one of these other guys. These guys are going to resist our attack, which is fine. We hit that guy again, I think. Yeah. Like that. But now it's just this guy, so we just kill. Simple as that. Should I have taken support passes for this? Maybe. Definitely not a bad idea to take the support passes, but, reduce damage taken, stuff like that. Give healing. But if nothing else, this first time I'm going to try just going solo. Oh, phlebotomy, that's healing. I don't know how significant it can be, blunt weak fight. Percentages of HP missing could be good, that's for sure. We don't have Wrath, so we don't get the special benefit from using Wrath skills. And this is going to be a little rude. Okay, we're not getting any nails or bleed this first turn, though. That's good. That's very good. And we can also Rhyme Shank immediately. That's definitely a really smart idea. That means we're going to get countered. But it's not too bad of a counter, considering the fact it's probably just going to stagger both of these two immediately, kind of neutralizing the downsides, I'd say at least. Oh, we might just stagger the guy before he gets a chance to counter. That's true as well. And it looks like we did, yeah. And so we take some hits. We get some Paralyze, some defense level down, some Bind, but no bleed, so it's nothing too bad. And we do this so we can discard a skill 3 and get a bunch of shield. It doesn't matter, does it? Not really. Well, I'd like the 3 insight either way. Because we've got low speed due to the bind, we're gonna get hit a bunch before we can actually get our shields up. Which is not great. But we get some kills. We've got +5 to blunt damage, so we do 50% more blunt damage this turn. That's a little bit good. And you've got paralysis, so it says you're doing a lot worse than you actually are. Weight of knowledge might still be fine. Yeah, it's very much still fine. It does mean we kind of ruined our insight that we set up last turn, but that's fine. It's a small price to pay just to make sure we win clashes. Yeah, it didn't even matter anyways. We didn't need to use any skill ones. It's all still good. We've taken some damage. I think we can keep on pressing on safely enough, though. Oh, this is blunt damage up. This is blunt... This is blunt power up when we get a kill with any of our skills. For, you know, effectively 2 turns. The only thing that, you know, isn't affected by that is if we manage to get, like, a gift that gives us resources to use her Zayn or the ego. Speaking of egos, this is another Rhyme Shank, I think. Just immediately, since we are not going to win these clashes. Might as well pop one of these, just so we don't take too much damage. Although we're really not doing great on either Gloom or Envy right now, so we need to kind of conserve our Rhyme Shanks a little bit better. Because we can't use another one. Ugh, Tails, not good. Staggered one of them, though, that's good. 2 of them, maybe? I think just one of them, yeah. Once again, not great. We'll be able to... We can't outspeed any of them, because we're going to be clashing with these 2. These guys are going to get to go first. Target loses SPs, not nice. I think we'll just go for our strong skills, then. Just to make sure we win some clashes, get some sanity back up, because we're going to get brought down to 15 by this guy. And we'll take some hits, that's fine. If we can get a way to get speed, that would be super good for us. Like, the only way to do it is, like, Curriculum Vitae and, like, multiple charge gifts. Which doesn't seem too likely. So we may just kind of have to live with our slow speed, which is likely going to get us killed. So I don't know how much I like that. I didn't really think my moves out there. I just kind of rolled with it. It's working out decently, though. If we can get, like... What else would be good? Grey Coat could be good, because then our primary would heal ourselves 20% of the damage it deals. And our primary is definitely not bad. So that's definitely an option. Yeah, we can clash that. That's good. Because it just straight up kills? Yes. Very good. If it didn't, then we'd take a one-sided... No, we wouldn't have. No, yeah, we would have taken a one-sided attack. Maybe? No, because we would have killed that guy. We would have had extra... Yeah, we wouldn't have taken a one-sided attack there either way, I think. But that's still fine. Damage up if we've got charge. Inflict tremor. Do fixed damage to all enemies. I like the ideas of taking risk cards in the hope we get charge stuff, but it's not really likely. So I'll probably just take the Voodoo Doll. Tremor could be nice because Rhyme Shank bursts Tremor, but this is like a minor effect, but it's at least something, so I'll roll with it. Now we got a shop, which means I might want to spend some stuff to heal up, depending on what's here. Coffee and Crane's Blue Zipper Lighter, Dust to Dust. Dust to Dust is nothing for us. Rodion, we're going to give another skill 3, of course. But then, what do we want? Blue Zipper Lighter, probably? For more resources, just to make sure we can keep our Rhyme Shank up. So we can't heal ourselves. Hopefully we're fine, though. Event? Sure. Alright. This is not particularly good for us. In fact, it is particularly useless for us. Since it's burn. And it requires everyone to have burn for us to get any effect. And looking at it, the bottom path would have been a blunt fight than a blunt, risky encounter, so, don't know if I would have wanted that. You guys? Alright. What do we do? Are we taking too much damage? I don't think we'll take too much damage here. We can probably just roll with what we've got. Excruciating Study to start out with immediately. We're going to build up some tremor, but it's not like it does anything, so they're not really getting much benefit from their tremor infliction, their tremor addiction. And yeah, our shield's gone now, so we're taking some damage. It's fine. Because we get a 50% damage boost this turn now. We'll be able to discard a skill too, which will be good for us. And we've got higher speed than most of these guys. These guys have higher equal speed, but we get to go first because we're clashing. So discard a skill 1 and then discard a skill 2 to give us 15% shield. which should be enough to protect against most of the attacks coming our way. Not all of them, though, I don't think. I guess it's mostly blunt stuff, so we're taking it very well. Look at the tremor they're stacking. Yeah, there's... You know, we actually shielded, I think, all of that, or at least pretty much all of that. Thanks to that, we've got a bunch more blunt damage up this turn. Oh, and we're also going to be able to get to... Let's see, this will discard 1, this will discard 2. Yeah, that'll work. 3 insight, so that means we'll be shielded up. That guy's dead. Means we get our blunt power up now, thanks to today's expression. Yeah, things are already lining up pretty well. We really need more ways of healing, because we've kind of been like half HP for a while now. Really might have been a smart move to actually have healed at the shop, but... We'll get a rest station at the start of the next floor, if nothing else. Could be necessary. I'd hope not, but it might be. And there we go, that guy goes down. Well, slash weak fight means more can to 2 people, which means maybe in some trouble, but hopefully not too much. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys. And, some of them have strong attacks. These ones, notably, not great for us. Oh, we do have 4th Match Flame. That's cool. I don't have it uptight, so it's only single target, which is not cool. Got high speed, so we could... We get 5% shield from this, which is not a lot. Alright. Oh well. But question of the day. What's your predictions on... What do you think next week's new banner is gonna be? Oh, plus going down, that's all. Because, like, last week, we just got Dieci, so... Who knows? We don't have no idea what next banner is going to be. It's going to be revealed Friday, which is tomorrow. But like, what are you either predicting it to be or what are you hoping it to be? Whatever, you know, whichever of those you think, I guess. Personally, I'm kind of expecting Shi Association because we still haven't gotten any new Shi Association identities, which has been very strange. We are also possibly going to die here, which is not going to be good. Yeah. Yeah. We need more healing. Well, leave your answer in the comments below. Seems like we are not looking great here. Not looking great at all. We need to use some Ecos, I think. Definitely pop like a... What if we corrode this? It overclocks, but that's fine because we don't have any allies. So we can go for that, and we can also... Actually, we should... This should be Rhyme Shank. And then this... And this can be 4th Match Flame. We'll see who it targets. Those 3, that'll work. We do this. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to deselect that. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. We do this. We use this here. We'll do a bunch of damage with this because they're weak to slash. We'll be able to discard a skill 1 and a skill 3, so we'll have a fair bit of shield in case we do take some one-side attacks. We're slow. That's actually probably going to be enough to cause us to lose. Our speed being 2, thanks to this 2 bind. If we had 4 speed, we would have easily been able to win. Let's try seeing what happens if we corrode this one. Will it target a more favorable person? No, less favorable, in fact. We can try corroding Rhyme Shank, then. As strange of a choice as that may seem. That guy. We need an attack that targets... We need one of these to target the backmost guy if we want any chance of success, because otherwise he's going to kill us straight up. Yeah, no. I think it's looking like it might be over. We can't shield, we've got 10 HP, that's not a lot of HP in case you can't tell. So we'll send it, but oh, we're resisting because it's blunt. 1 HP? Okay. Did we live this?
If we do live this, we're not going to be in a good spot going forwards, but, like, we'll have lived this, which is kind of amazing in of itself. Yeah, a bunch of stagger pluses. There's only one guy who, you know, is actually attacking this turn who isn't staggered. Because this guy's evading. We're hitting him too, though, so that's good. And yeah, okay. So we did manage to live this turn against all odds. I think phlebotomy healed us a little bit, so we're up to 34 now. And it's just these two left. We don't have any way to heal. Yeah, it might be your last breath for life, but don't be a quitter. It all depends on what these upcoming fights are gonna be. Got, like, no chance against, like, the boss. Maybe, though. Who knows? Never say never. Never say never. Pierce weak. Oh, that's not good. I forgot it's a normal fight. I was expecting abnormality. No, we've got no chances here, I don't think. Because it's either Nico or it's Morel. Neither of which I don't think we have enough power to do something about. We've got 70 HP right now, though. We can't get a decent amount of shield right now. We could try Rhyme Shanking. How much will it do? Not really enough, though. I don't think to stagger a bunch of these guys. They're going for slash. They're going for blunt attacks, though. That's the one good thing. And we'll be able to get 5% shield here, if nothing else. Losing this clash is a little unfortunate, but that's because of our sanity. 8 damage. 6. And because we didn't land a hit this turn, we didn't trigger phlebotomy, which is really bad, because phlebotomy is really good when we're at such low HP amounts. Because it just straight up heals like 20 HP or something. Which like isn't the most, but it's still really good. We need to go for some neutrals here. I don't like that, but we'll get some shield. This will be wobbly's a little scary, but we're going to get to go first thanks to our speed. Okay. There we go. We won a clash. We're going to be in a much better spot now. We discarded a skill 3, so we've got a lot of shield this turn. This will be wobbly still as a high damage amount, though, so I'm still a little worried by that one. Got some more sanity from winning that clash, too. That's good. Okay. How much damage is this doing? Too much. Too much. 1 HP. We've got 32 paralysis, and Rodion dies. Yeah. Well, we did decently well for first try. I'm going to take some time to adjust my support passives. Give it rewards. I'm not spending anything on this. That would be awful. But yeah, I'm going to take time to build a team where I actually like factor in support passives. And then after that, well, I'm going to give it one more try, if nothing else. Alright, so I've assembled the team. I've gotten some passives. They're all pretty standard tanking passives. I put a focus on the strangest part of this might be Zwei Gregor. But that's because, well, you know, there is base Gregor, there's K Corp Gregor, base Gregor especially we can get good usage out of. But the thing is, we don't want healing as much as we want to reduce damage taken, I think. This will give us defense level up as long as we've got Sloth, pretty much guaranteed as long as there's more than a single enemy. This, if we get Gloom Resonance, we'll get some defense level up. Which is, you know, not like the most likely to happen, but like Gloom Resonance is our primary. We'll get some usage out of that, I think. Of course, Mercil. I keep on going to the Ego tab for some reason. Highest max HP takes 10% less damage from attacks. And, least HP takes 10% less damage. So we'll have like a natural 20% less damage once we've got both these passives active. And then we're also going to be able to get like possibly like up to like, I guess up to theoretically like 7 defense level per turn from the Zwei pair. I say Zwei pair like there's a Sinclair's and also Zwei, but you know what I mean, the defense level up focusers. So we'll see just how big of a difference this might make. Oh, we'll be able to discard this instantly. We've got high speed, so that's good. We won't take too much damage in this fight. I really like to win this clash, though. There you go. That's a little better than your immediate, like, failure. Yeah, we've got some shield. 10% to be specific. Pierce attacks are not great for us, though. We're at 227 HP. We're taking some damage, yeah. But we get blunt damage up in exchange, so small price to pay, I'd say. If we do this, we can get even more. Because if we do this, we'll get more defense level up. We can go for this. We'll just get, yeah, we have 5 defense level up. If we were below half HP, we'd gain 7 defense level up instead. Thanks to Faust's passive inflicting double the defensive level if the target is below half HP. But this way we're going to be like taking less damage, which is good for our shields. Ugh. We definitely do need some... We're going to be very ego gift reliant though, don't get me wrong. But we can go for this. Something like this would work actually. Yeah, sure. Just to make sure I discard the skill I want to with my skill 2. Yeah, there we go. 3 insight. Just to make sure. And now we get a good powerful attack on this guy who really didn't need to take a good powerful attack. That's the way it goes, though. We go for these, though. They're going to be super powerful. We'll get more gloom, which is good. And down he goes. There we go. I do know, as far as who I'm going to take for, like, my other passives, I'm definitely taking Base, Heathcliff, and K Corp Otis. I think basically will give us 10% more damage as long as we've got Envy, which we do. Which is, you know, a good benefit. I guess it's not the most important thing, but, like, it's not a bad idea. And it's a base center, so it'll be free to take him. And K Corp Otis, if we get 2 Sloth Residents, we'll be able to get a random buff, which is always a good one. It's kind of one I feel like I go for too often when doing solo runs. I don't know if it's good enough to warrant that, but it's something we can actually trigger. And you know, if we wanted to go for something like really situational, we definitely could. Like, I did notice that a way to get haste is if we manage to get a way to build up charge, and we manage to get a way to build up lust. I'm pretty sure, like, Hong Lu, his passive gives us, like, 2 haste if we're above 5 charge and we've got 5 lust resources, which could be really good for us. Because speed is kind of our big issue right now, especially when they're inflicting bind, but even without, like, whenever we get a low speed roll, we just cannot get our shield off in time. Okay, this is good though, because this will discard a skill 1 and the other one will discard a skill 3. Like that, yeah. Pump damage up, sure. This'll... I mean, that's fine. We'll clash with this one, so we'll discard skill 1. We'll get a little bit of shield. You're going for slash attacks. You won't do too much damage. We could restructure this a little bit, though. Specifically like this. That way we'll discard... I guess we want to do it like this, because this will go first, so we'll discard a skill 3, we'll get a bunch of shield, we'll be able to protect against these attacks. Yeah. Nope, it seems like the clash did not go first, despite the speed tie. Never mind, then. That was just me wasting a little bit of value, then. That's fine. Oh, that's how it works. I thought clashes always went first if it was in case of a speed tie. I don't know. Well, we still got a bunch of shield, and we didn't really need it, but that's fine. And we get a bunch of our defense level up, of course. I guess only one person's targeting us, so we only got a little bit. I think though Gregor's passive works. But that's very good still. All still going swimmingly. And you know, depending on how our Yugi gifts go, we might become even more swimmingly. This is healing the 3rd turn, which we're going to make it the 3rd turn most fights, so absolutely. Yeah, 3rd turn out, Bleeds HP heals 15% of max. That's pretty good. Took some damage for that, that's fine. And one more fight before we fight the first floor boss. Okay, bugs. Really bugs me, huh? Got high speed. Can't really make too much use of it though. 5% shield. Which is effectively like what? 10 shield? Don't know how it rounds, but we've got 227 HP. Then it... 30% damage increase, that's good for us. Kill these guys. Taking some hits. The bind they're inflicting is super rude, because we can't do anything about it. I guess that's possibly a benefit of her passive. Like, her passive, if she's got 3 insight, she gets rid of a debuff, right? So she could theoretically get rid of her... Would she get rid of all of her bind, or just 1 if we trigger that? We need 3 insight for it to trigger at the start of a turn, so I mean, you're gonna need to, like, pay attention to that a little bit. But if we can actually get that to trigger...
One negative effect applied to self. It probably would only be like a single bind removed, which wouldn't be like the most like effective change. Wouldn't be like the biggest power boost, but it would be something. So I should possibly consider trying to pay attention for once to that effect. And this should stagger this guy if nothing else. 4 HP, yeah, so this turn we kill it. What do we need? We're doing fine on resources still. We can just go for more gloom. Although stockpiling envy is not a bad idea. But gloom's the one we need the most of, but yeah. I mean, we need to stockpile gloom because we're gonna run out of gloom skills if I keep on changing them into skill 3s, and we need to make sure we keep a little bit of gloom at all times to get our passives going. Namely, we need like what, 5 gloom? I think. So I should probably check, but like I'm not gonna spend too much resources. I'm not gonna get rid of my stuff quite yet. High speed, that's good. High damage skills, yeah. Oh well. Ooh. Not great. Okay, we managed to turn it around, but we're not gonna do a lot of damage. Not that we really would have either way, though. That guy's resistant to blunt. You're not the threat here. The threat is the other mariachi guy who's gonna stab Rodion a couple times, do like 30 damage. Do like 40 damage, in fact. That's a lot of damage. Let's see. We go for this, and we'll discard 2 things. Okay, that'll work. Because on skill 2, he doesn't have anything to discard, so we'll still be at 3 insight, and you know, I'll pay attention to any negative buffs we get, see just how it changes between turns. See just what gets removed by her passive, because she's at 3 insight, and that's not going to change. Let's see. Well, we've got 3 attack power down, 3 paralysis. 6 bleed. Okay, yeah, that's what we had. 3 attack power down, 3 plus 6 bleed. Was that turn? We need to remove 1 negative effect applied to self. Well, those were the negative effects we had, right? There was nothing else, right? So did that do nothing? Nothing. I don't know. Well, we'll probably win this clash, yeah. We ran out of paralysis. I don't know. Because we ran out of, like, because it's turn end. This part that's really confusing me. Because I really should have triggered there, unless I got a status effect that I didn't notice, which I might have. Always a possibility. I don't have enough to warrant that. Well, we'll do this. Like this, perhaps? This will struggle. This will go first, though, won't it? Or this might... I really like this to go sooner rather than later, though. Maybe I could just go for, like, this, then, though. That'll be fine, I think. That'll discard this. This'll... Yeah, that'll work. Might take some damage, but we'll get our shield, so it'll be fine. Countered, not great. Yeah, we lose this clash. Oh no, we actually did win it after all. That's good. But we've got our shield, we've got our 3 insight. Guy goes down. And this guy gets staggered, I think. Yes, quite nice. Any negative status effects we're taking here? Attack power down. We've got 2 attack power down. And that's it. Oh, we've got just 2 attack power down, it looks like. That was a lot of damage. I did not like that. And we've still got 2 attack power down. I mean, maybe there's only certain types of negative effects it takes in. I mean, it didn't get rid of the bleed, though. You'd really think that would be a negative effect if nothing else. That's a lot of skill, too, is jeez. That's fine with me. We'll be able to discard a bunch, then. Get an MD resonance going. Sure. This clash might not be great, but that's fine. We'll be able to get a lot of shield this turn, because we're going to discard so many skill 2s. Yeah. Look at the shield after just a single attack. And it's just going to get more and more, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We shouldn't take too much damage. We're shielding it. There's even more shield. Here's even more... No, that doesn't discard anything. Here's even more shield. And yeah, you're doing no thing. You're doing no damage to us. You've got no chances. You've got no hopes of getting anything done. And look at how many speed slots we have. And this is the first floor. Yeah, I don't think this idea is gonna go too well. We're fine though, right? Why does it say so low? Is it the attack power difference? Surely the attack power on this skill isn't bad. 37, level plus 2. I guess that's not great. But, like, we're gonna gain the coin power, so I think we'll be fine. I'll gamble on the fact that we're gonna be fine. Oh, you've got 3 power up. I see. That's not great. Do I die to my overconfidence? I think I'm gonna die to my overconfidence, huh? I sure did. I mean, what would I have done there? Shielded? Don't know if that would have made a big enough difference. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate fight to get. I was trying to make us keep on going. No, I refuse. Forfeit this. Boards. Okay, one more try maybe? Maybe. And if this doesn't work, I'll just have to do Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard tomorrow. Oh, we're on the same team, though. I think that's a good team. I think it's 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 a great team. Zvayu. Default U. And then, believe it or not, Zvayu, and then Zvayu. And then, of course, Rodion. We throw in Dieci. We run her egos. And we run it back. One more try. One more time. The only one we need. I just gotta be more careful. That's like the main thing. I don't need to kill these guys fast. I need to kill them and survive above all else. Here we go. This is gonna be good. I guess we could do this to get 20% shield instead. How much damage are we gonna take here? A little bit, but not too much. I kind of like the idea of going for the excruciating sight. No, we should just Weight of Knowledge. Yeah, because then we'll get 20% shield instead, which is super good for us, just to make sure we don't take too much damage early on. And we'll still do decent damage this guy. Yeah, we still staggered him. That's good. Taking some hits here. The quick jab is the scary attack. We blocked it. We're almost out of shield, though. Yeah, but we only took a single damage that turn, and we got our 40% damage boost. Yeah, this isn't great either, though. Might get hit a couple times this turn, that's fine. We can Weight of Knowledge, and then we can eliminate the vacuity, can't we? If we said we were going to do it like this, so we discard the skill 2. Just because I think skill 1 is going to be enough to kill, especially with 2 insight. Yeah, definitely. So now we've got 15% shield. Or no, only 10% shield. We only discarded a skill 2. We shielded the other one. Yeah. Yeah, that's good though. Only a little bit of blunt damage up this turn. That's fine. Get some skill 1s. They'll go decently. Then we can go for this. We're going to want to do it like this though, so we can discard a skill 2. Yeah, we're taking some hits. That's fine. We've got the HP for it. And we've got 2 insight, so we're doing great still. We're killing, we're gaming. Funny how my run without the support passives actually, you know, went better than the one with the support passives, but I think that's just because Ida's annoying. Give me flashbacks to, you know, pre-nerf Ida. Pre-nerf Ida was a different beast entirely, though. Just kind of staggering someone and then they're just instantly dead. Not quite the same. That's for sure. There we go. Oh, SP damage. That's actually possibly pretty good for us. We've got some sinking stuff, so it could synergize with that. And it's gonna, every single one of our attacks is getting inflicted, so that'll be good. They're all going for blunt attacks except for the one we're clashing against. Alright, just wait to acknowledge him. Make sure we win this clash so we don't take too much damage. Because no one else is going to be doing too much damage. Sure, 5% shield might not cut all of it, but it'll cut most of it. Yeah, they did 1 damage to us. Love to see it. Excruciating study, not a bad choice. Not a great choice. We don't need to do it though, that's the thing. We could just save it for next turn. That is another option. Because if we do this, we'll just discard a skill 1. We don't have a physical way to discard this skill this turn. Like, we don't need to. We've got time. We can just stick with discarding skill 1 just for the 5% shield. That's good enough. Yeah, because this guy dies even without needing the skill 3, so there's no need to go for it. We're shielded decently enough. Enough that we're going to take no damage that turn. That's pretty good as well. 2 power down. A little scary. We should be fine, though. Especially if we do a little bit of a... This clash... I don't like this clash too much. I think I gotta go for it. Oh. We theoretically could win these. We can't win these. Please stop. Please stop. There we go. Yeah. That's gonna do a little bit of damage. That's fine. Because we're gonna be up to 3 insight, or the skill 1's gonna do a bunch of damage and kill the staggered guy. And this guy did get staggered. That's good. And yeah, some damage. Plus coin drop is, once again, 8 plus coin drop, so we're gonna roll... Okay, so it's only the base values of any of our skills that are gonna matter this turn. So, I mean, we're just gonna discard a bunch of stuff, I think, is the play. Like, over this. Actually, neutral thanks to getting a better base roll thanks to the absolute resonance. So we'll roll with that. Gonna discard a bunch of skill 1s for just minor amounts of shield. But, we're winning this. Our coins actually don't matter at all. They just give us second chances, because we just need to get a the enemy just gets a single tails and we win the clash. And yeah, we won both those clashes against all odds. Our damage outfit's very pitiful this turn, but we still killed this guy with the excruciating study. And the other guy we can just take out next turn. We're not going to be debuffed next turn, so oh, and he's panicking, so there's nothing he can do. Alright. Finish him off then. With a couple... Finish him off using the weight of knowledge. It's kind of like the joke of, like, just, like, getting, like... Imagine it's, like, a giant punching glove, but, like... Because people will put stuff in, like, giant punching gloves for, like, to buff their, like, offensive capabilities. Like, oh, yeah, we'll drop, like, a horseshoe in here and then hit you hard. But just that, but, like, with, like, a thesaurus. That's what our secondary is. Just hitting them with the weight of knowledge. And there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, how's this looking? We wish is nothing bad, that's fine. But you take some damage as a treat. Don't have great speed this time either, so meh. Coin power down next turn. Hate it. Starting to think I'm just kind of gravely underestimating Kanto 2 enemies. Especially, I mean, just mainly in the context of this run. Because this coin power down kind of ruins most of our plays. Well, we can discard a skill 1 at least. God. Well, we want to clash with that one. That's good. I think the other one's the one that's less likely, though? Yeah. I need a single tails. He can get a single tails. That's fine. We get hit a little bit. Just a wee bit. Wee wish bit. I'm sure there's some better support passives I could be using for this, but don't think I really thought it through. I just kind of vaguely looked through all of them and was like, yeah, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good, there we go, all set. Well, we're just rolling with this. We're not going to get any shield off in time. More plus coin next turn means we just want to kill people as much as possible right now. And kill people we will. At least stagger people. Because stagger people can actually die to us next turn, even if we have our awful rolls. We can still do, like, just enough damage to be able to possibly kill them. And this guy dies. That's good. So, how's it looking? What does ND Resonance do for us? Not enough. What about Gloom Resonance? Not enough. Because actually, gaining coin power does nothing for us because of the coin power down. Well, we're definitely going to skill 1U. There's no reason to do anything else. And we're probably going to, like, pop some of these. Maybe, like, one of these so we can actually discard the skill 3 eventually with one of these attacks. Maybe this for safety reasons. Just so it doesn't take as many to get our shield going. Oh. Get another Tails, please. There we go. Good Clash win. And then this next discard means we've got a bunch of shield because we discarded the skill 3, yeah. So we should be good, even if we lose these clashes. It's a really good thing we don't lose Sandy from losing clashes, because otherwise our Sandy would not be great here. But luckily that is not a mechanic anymore. And we didn't get any coin power down this turn, so we can actually clash almost everything. Almost is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Let's go for these. Finish them all off. Just kill them. You know they have it coming. 3 HP left on him. One of our attacks will go for him. I'm pretty sure our skill 2 will go for him, actually. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, both those two die. This guy we're currently clashing against is the only guy who's going to survive this turn. Because everyone else we've got another attack going for, but he's staggered, so next turn should be a simple enough feat. And what do we want? It doesn't really matter. We'll kill with basically anything. Victory. My headphones just died, question mark? They're fine now. And... oh. Alright, deja vu. I'll take it, though. That's healing the third turn. Pretty good. Pretty good. And, hopefully this fight goes well. Guido, alright. That is possibly worse. Well, we're corroding this, that's for sure. Corroding this is actually roughly the same as not corroding this, so we'll not corrode this then. We'll hopefully do decent damage. We're not going to be able to stagger Guido here, though, that's the thing. And we can only get 5% shield max. So we're going to take a bunch of bleeds. We're going to take a bunch of negative status effects here, because N Corp loves their annoying status effects. Their binds and paralysis and stuff. And Spike Drive's going to be a little awful. Well, if we just survive one more turn, we'll get the 15% healing, which will be something. Oh yeah, and I guess we need to be very careful with that. Yeah, we're super lucky to get heads with the first coin, otherwise we would have been staggered there and instantly lost. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna Rhyme Shank again, probably. But it's only gonna hit him. Is it really worth it? What if we Rhyme Shank this? We did this. We discarded this. We corroded this. Then we get rid of that, though. We don't want that. But if we don't, then we're not going to get to discard anything. That's a toughie. Well, we'll see. What does corroding this do for us? Those two. Alright. Not great. And what does corroding this do for us? Those two. Alright. Very not great, because these two aren't the ones we're worried about. We're worried about the guy in the back that we can't do anything about right now. Okay, what's our best way to maximize shield? It would be this, right? I believe so. Because otherwise, if we did it like this, we discard these two, we gain 15% shield. But if we do it like this, then we're just going to only discard this one. We'll get to 3 insights, so we'll be able to remove his status effect next turn. And... gotta go for it. Oh, we won the clash. That's super good, actually. That wasn't guaranteed, and we staggered him in the process. Hope's not lost yet. Love to see it. We're gonna take a bunch more nails, though. That's the scary attack. Okay, the scary attack's done, so now we just take a couple more blunt attacks. Alright, that's fine. We've got a bunch of blunt damage at this turn. We've got enough bleed to take 20 damage. We can shield, though. We can shield. If we do it like this, spend one of these. This will discard that. This will discard that. This will clash. That's fine. We'll gain enough shield to. These attacks are gonna go through. That could be really bad for us. We can try a Rhyme Shank here. Not who I want to hit. We can try corroding a Rhyme Shank here. That's a little better, but it's gonna hit Gita, which we don't really need, but I guess it'll help. We'll pop this, I guess. Try and hit this guy a little bit, if nothing else. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got that off, so we're gonna get some shield. The other one will give us even more shield. There we go. And then Rhyme Shank to finish that guy off and do some damage to the guy in the back. I think his attacks are still gonna go through, but like we're not gonna die or anything, I don't think. Guido's dead though. Oh, we sure did stagger the guy in the back, I think. Okay, that's fine. HP. How much bleed do we have? 8 bleed, that's fine. Now we're gonna need another ego here. It seems. Or we could just, like, be smart about this. Let's see. Discard strat. What does this do for us? This is a total of 4 discards, which means 20%. But if we instead went for, like, something like this... Wouldn't be good enough. No. What if we did something like this, then? Something like this. That's probably best for us, yeah. Because we'll be able to discard all 3 of these. We'll discard a skill 2 and 2 skills 1s. That's also 20%, but we still get an excruciating study, weight, and knowledge. Our illuminates off. We'll go decently well. Yeah. Oh god. That's fine. We've got 7 defense up. That's another good thing to keep in mind. God. We really didn't want to lose that, but that's fine. We're okay. It's all the ego spam we've been doing that's kind of been eating away at us. This is only the first floor, by the way. Oh, we staggered that guy. Okay, they're very good, very good. So now we just kill these guys. Our choices don't matter, we'll maximize bloom though. Alright, there we go, with 22 HP to spare. We're definitely gonna need to heal up at the next shop. Definitely. Ooh. This doesn't do too much for us. It does nothing for us unless we use egos. Gain power when we mass attack is really good for us, I think. But I think we kind of need the resource above us. We're going to need a lot of Rhyme Shanks. So Sun Shower, good as you are, can't do it. Oh, we're going to need there to be nothing good in this shop. Oh, there's... Oh, it's Gregor's skill. That's right. It's not only going to be Rodion. That's actually fine, then. We'll select its Sinner heals a bunch. We'll give it to you. Heal up. We can take Phlebotomy back. And then, because it didn't choose Rodion, I forgot the fact that because we've got support identities, it can choose them. Well, we'll add some more people for supports. Base U. And K Corp U. Just for a little something special. There might be something good here, but I'm gonna wait on that. Especially because we've got the ability to actually... We've got the lighter now, so we can actually fund passives that we otherwise wouldn't be able to fund. So we might want to take, like... RB Ryoshu at some point, maybe? Pierce Weak. Sure, that's probably going to be Rose Banner, which might not be great for us, but Rose Banner's not too bad, because they kind of go for mostly blunt, at least at the start. Oh no, it's these guys again. Alright, that's fine. Countering. This isn't a great turn, that's for sure. Let's see. Well, we're gonna hit you. If we get countered, though, is that even worth it? We're not gonna be able to discard anything. We should just shield it. We won't be able to trigger it, but, like... Hitting this guy is not good for us. So I'll pop this. That's fine. We'll take some damage here. We couldn't discard anything with that deck, though, so... That was just how it was always going to go. And that's good. We'll be able to get 10% shield. That'll be enough to take down most of these. No pierce attacks. Some little scary slash attacks, but we should be fine. For sure, we're weak to Gloom and Envy, right? I think that's what Rodion's base ego is weak to. Little ironic, but I think that's pretty funny. Weak to the two things that she needs in order to actually fuel Rhyme Shank, and the two things that are the primary and secondary this ego. Paralysis, who should be fine though. This character, I mean, someone who's got a lot of coins can deal with paralysis pretty easily, such as this identity. Blunt damage up. Especially if we immediately excruciating study, we can immediately go for all this stuff. That should be good enough. Take some hits, that's fine. Because yeah, paralysis, Borada paralysis, and now we win these clashes, possibly? No, we don't. We physically can't win that one, that's fine. A little bit of damage. We take it. We take those. Especially because we're about to actually start using our skills to discard everything. Which means we'll get a bunch of shield. And we'll kill this guy. That's good. Blunt damage up. Very good. And we just do this. And we'll have plenty of shield after this. We'll want 30% shield. After we use all our skills, we'll be discarding 2 skill 1s and 2 skill 2s. I feel like there's been like no interesting commentary this episode simply because I've been so focused on like trying to get the good plays off. This character is very... there's a lot to this character, which is super fun. I don't know if it makes the most interesting viewing experience though, so I do apologize for that. Especially given how this is the 3rd attempt and there's a very high chance that we still lose this. We lose these, but no reason to give up. Yeah, that's the thing. This is damage. You got this? Yeah, you got this. We don't need to send anyone else. You're the star of the show. Just a constant 20% damage up for you. You don't have any lust skill, so it's only 20%, but that's fine. I have no time. Love fighting Pekatule, because I can actually choose who I target, and therefore I can actually get my shield off relatively consistently. Because, like, you know it's going to be one of these two going first, so you can just immediately wait to knowledge one of these two. This one definitely, because it's going for the pierce attack. And therefore it's the one that's actually going to do a lot of damage, so we got to make sure we clash that. And we just got a skill 1, so, you know, only 5% shield, but better than nothing. Oh, and that guy just dies. That makes sense. Weak to Envy. Some hits. Nibble will be a bit... That guy will heal himself, but it doesn't actually do anything, because he's already at full. Greedy Gluttons is a little bit stronger. That's fine. And then another Nibble. Alright. Big blood damage up, though. So we can kill you. Easier to kill you with, my pretty. Yeah, this guy does not survive this. With our 50% damage boost. Yeah. The other guy's gonna survive this because he resists Gloom and his neutral blunt, but we win the clash. That's good. And we stagger him. So we won't have to worry about him next turn, so we'll just have to deal with the Gluttony guys next turn. Who are gonna do some damage to us here. Not great. We're shielding most of it. This breaks our shield, I think. Only by a single point of damage, though. That's good. Now we just triple weighted knowledge, because we can. When our clashes, just discard a bunch of skill 1s in case we do end up losing a clash so we can shield it, but otherwise we're just focusing on doing damage this turn. Oh yeah, all heads just straight up kills these guys. There's a decent chance we get all heads on all 3 of them. Which means it'll only be the Gloom guy left. Assuming this also goes according to plan. Oh, and it did. That's good. So now we just hit this guy and he dies. Probably shouldn't go for the skill 3s in this situation because we don't really need the slaw, but it's good. It's the strong attack, so of course I'm going to go for it just a little bit. Let's see, I think we've got the boss now, though. What am I missing? Oh, Sun Shower! Sloth Abs of Resonance is actually super doable. In the right circumstances, especially if we get changer decks. Pierce and Wrath. Ooh. Is that Cyborg? It might be. Oh no, it's you. That's fine. Take some damage. These guys do like nothing to us though, so we can just excruciating study you straight out. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, tie. Got heads this time though, that's good. And we don't get a lot of shield, but we don't need a lot of shield. These guys do like nothing. Yeah, 2 damage and 2 damage. Native knowledge. Strips of pink ribbons float this way. This is not good, actually. We're not winning the clashes against this guy, are we? Okay. Does he just kill us? Okay, power plus 2 and plus 3 your next turn. We're definitely going to discard some stuff against these guys, maybe? Just try and shield his attacks? They're pretty high, though. That's a... We're not going to win the clash. That's the thing. We could try shielding. Actually, yeah, we'll go for a shield for once. Why not? We're going to take a lot of damage here. There's no way around that, but next turn we get a rest. Next floor we get a rest stop, so I think we can live with that. Yeah, that's fine. You're not doing much damage. And we're guarding against you. Yeah. We shielded that one. We're out of shield after this one. So we're going to take 1 unshielded. It sure does mean we're going to have 9 urging next turn. Which means we need to... Yeah, we're going to lose a bunch of sanity. It's fine. We can stagger you now. Hit you with one of these, that'll work. Hit you with like 2 of these, maybe? Maybe. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, there we go. This guy gets staggered. And this guy gets staggered. Okay, good. Holding my breath a little bit here. Not exactly the best chances for everything. And that guy died too. Nice. Yeah, we lost sanity. We refused to put on the shoes. High chances. Not great, actually. We might end up doing these either way. Alright, we still were fine. Enemy's no longer desirous. And we just hit him with a bunch of gloom attacks and he dies. I guess we'll clash with a weighted knowledge. No, we'll clash with a excruciating study. Because it's got the best chances, even though they're all the exact same chances, so it really wasn't the best. Oh, this straight up kills. Never mind then. Well, that's good enough. And you know, we honestly ate those hits from Clippity Cloppity pretty well. So good job, Rodion. Ooh. Deal more damage and take less damage and aims at its sinking. I mean, inflict sinking with a skill 2 and skill 3. That's pretty good. Sloth Resonance gaining charge. I like the idea of building around charge, but definitely not that ego gift. If anything, we'd just take like lightning rod. Let's just heal you up to full. Make sure you're ready for the 3rd floor. Furthest we've made it. It's only taken, you know, our 3rd attempt. It's only taken like an hour. That's fine. And we can take a risky encounter here. Don't mind if I do. That's more cost. More cost, the better. We're gonna have to be lucky if we want any hopes of being able to change Rodion's skills at all. You guys. Well, that's not too bad. I don't think. Struggling. That's a little bad. Being Rhyme Shank, that's not too bad. It's a little all of them. And they're all weak to it, so, you know, might as well. Attack power up. Oh, from... No. Where did we get an attack power from? Wait, is Otis only Sloth owned? I thought she was still Sloth Resonance even with her passive. Oh no, it is Sloth owned. It's 4 Sloth owned. I thought it was 2 Sloth Resonance, but I'm getting it mixed up with her actual normal passive. Yeah. You just gain random benefits. Those guys took a lot of damage. Alright. Sure. I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. Still 1 left. That's fine. Favored. We'll shield that just so it doesn't go before we actually get a chance to kill him. Want to make sure the skill 2 goes since that's a clash we're going to win. And kill with that. There we go. That'll work.
Robots have been scrapped. Okay. This is worthless for us. We'll send Heathcliff for it then. Don't want to send a Rodion if it's not even worthwhile. Yeah, rather bleed effects victory bleed on the targets. Which is, drumroll please, just her Zane and he egos, aka the egos we're not using at all this run. So, not the best. Could be good if we do rely on like a corroded FMF again though. Okay, so piercing loss is gonna be awful for us, that's true. Might just clash with this one then. Do something like this so we can deal with one of them. It means these attacks are gonna go and not get shielded, but it's worth it so we can stop one of these piercing lusts. Because we do not want these to hit us. And the other one will still hit us, but we'll have the shield still, probably. And I guess I forgot about the fact that we actually have speed too. So we still did go first. I kind of completely forgot to consider the fact that, yeah, we're actually shielding most of that. That's good. Forgot to consider the fact that Rodion actually was outspeeding the enemies, because I'm so used to running tanks and them not outspeeding. A little bit of a shock, that's for sure. Struggling? I don't want to go for struggling. Kill that guy then. Do this on one of the prideful removers. Get a little bit of shield, not much, only 5%. It'll cover most of the damage we take this turn though. And that guy's dead, and we killed this guy in the process too. There's only 3 of them left. We'll take some hits. Piercing Lust is not great. Still really wish it actually showed a number for shield instead of only displaying your HP and not, your shield HP separately. But that's a UI change they might make eventually. Especially if they're gonna keep on making identities to, focus on shield. It would be a little bit nicer if they actually, showed a little bit more info, I'd say. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Well, I'll go for it. I do realize that there is a big issue in going for it, and the fact that I'm actually not going to gain any shield this turn. But I was thinking about the absolute resonance and how that's probably pretty good for us. Yeah, we won one of these clashes. That's good. We staggered that guy in the process. And this guy, oh, we cannot win this after losing our first coin. If you managed to roll tails on the first clash, we would have won, but no chance there. Didn't take too much damage though, so we're still good. We didn't knowledge this guy again for safety. The other 2 are just kind of dead, so this is the one who might not die. And he still did die, so we're set. That guy's weak to Sloth and Blunt. So he's got no chances, didn't even need the 4th coin. And this guy's staggered, so of course he's dying here. Yeah. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Auto fights are just super fun to solo compared to regular fights. Tremor, sure. That's something. And speaking of regular fights, here's another regular fight. Okay. I'm not the kind of person who particularly hates regular fights, but I just don't like them for soloing, really. That's the main issue I have. Exposing witness, that's not great. Well, we can take it, I think. I'm not too concerned. It'll be a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. But we'll take it. We'll have Fragile next turn, so we just kind of gotta be a little careful. We'll have the Decay Ampules, so we lose, what, 3% HP per turn, is it? Which is something, but, 14 damage, yeah. Oh, it only lasts 1 turn, oh. I don't think I've ever been hit by the Decay Ampules before. I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to what they do. Because, why would I? If they do, nothing. Nice. And this to probably just straight up stagger this guy. Yeah, not quite enough to kill, but this turn he dies. Like that, yeah. Yeah. And we've also got our skill 1 that carried over, that's good. Just to make sure he dies. But now we get our boss. What can it be? It can be anything that's Mirror Dungeon 2, Floor 4, I think, or it could be the Toad. Oh, it's the Toad.
It's Gluppo time. I don't think I fought Gluppo in like a month or something. We gotta break his eyes. He's gonna make us go insane. If we corrode, that's honestly not too bad, though. Yeah, we're weak to Gloom. That's not good. We should probably Rhyme Shake immediately then, just to change our weaknesses. Change it to 0.5 so he's gonna do like nothing. This attack's not gonna do much in return, don't get me wrong, but I think that's a smart enough play. Especially if he's going for like pretty much exclusively Gloom attacks right here. Changing our resistances is a good play, that's for sure. And we kind of don't really have much to do these first few turns since we only have one attack. We're losing sanity, that's for sure, but that's fine. -10, yeah. Not great, but we can still win clashes, theoretically. Do I have all your resistances filled in? Mostly. You need to remember what they are. At the right eye not attacking, that's rude. I like to be able to hover over for ease of access. Like, is it left eye's weak to Wrath and something, is it? Or right eye's weak to Wrath and Envy, okay. Well, we're gonna discard some things here. We're gonna lose some clashes here. Alright. Well, I don't know what we do if we're just losing clashes. We just attack the eye, get a bunch of shield. Like that. Decent. And the eye's weak to Envy, of course. So we staggered it. It's not an attacking eye, so it's nothing like that big, but we've got some shield. He's doing sanity damage, so, you know, it's not really mattering that much. Kind of forgot about that part. Yeah, -45, so we corrode this turn, that's fine. We still have some control. We can clash. Like that, yeah. And this does nothing. So this would be bad if it was, say, you know, an actual refraction railway, and we could actually kill our allies or something, but we don't have any allies to kill. So this is kind of backfired on Gluppo a little bit. We're doing good damage. We're losing even more sanity because we broke the eye, so we lost 35 sanity, but it didn't matter. Definitely could have mattered if we actually broke the eye when, you know, Rodion was sane. We didn't. Oh, and did we just stagger the other eye there? Looks like we did. Gotta be careful, because if we break that, we're gonna lose a bunch of sanity again. We do that, we just attack the eye. Do we attack the other eye? Do we risk it? Not really. We'd like to win some clashes, please. There we go, that's one clash won, so we're 20 sanity now, not bad. And we'd like to win this clash too, as well. Thank you. 36 sanity. That's pretty good. And this guy's also got a lot of sinking from the Rhyme Shank, so therefore we're just inflicting a bunch of, like, with the passive we're inflicting a bunch of, like, bind, a bunch of attack power down to the body. The eye's still not doing anything, so we can just keep on attacking the body if we wanted to. Well, I'm gonna clash against it, then otherwise I'm just gonna attack the eye that I broke already. Or this is the one that's right eye. Is this the one that resists Gloom? It is. So our Gloom attack should probably go for the other eye. Or the Gloom attack should probably... Yeah, we'll just send it on the other eye. That's fine. We might break the other eye, in which case we'll lose 35 sanity. I think we can handle that, though. It'll be worth it just to break the other eye, because I think you gotta break both eyes before he does, like, his whole thing of him, like, inhaling. Oh, he's actually just gonna die this turn. Never mind, then. We don't even get a chance to break that eye. There we go, that's good. The sinking really did a lot there. Even if it resisted Gloom, and therefore it was only doing half damage on the body. We also had sinking on, like, the eyes, though, too, so... Yeah, it works. Rupture, less HP for non-avenues? Absolutely. Okay, we've made it to floor 4. I actually kind of wasn't expecting this episode to go so well. Heathcliff Struggle doesn't matter. Special Contract's not bad. Midwinter Nightmare is really good, actually. So we take this Melted Spring, sinking, more sinking. We're actually getting some sinking support off. And then Contract, do we take it? Do we take it? It'll just kill someone instantly. Yeah, that's great. We don't have a lot of cost left. We've kind of spent all of it. We don't really need healing there, since we're already still at full. Get more events. Rupture. Don't mind if I do. We could take Top Path probably. Slash Weak means it'll be Canto 2 stuff, though, which is a little scary. But it'll give us 2 options in the future, which is worth it, I think. Yeah, that's good.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
We're definitely going to want to take some fights, because we want to make sure we have at least 200 costs going to the next floor. Because it's going to be heartbreaking if we actually get to change Rodion's skills, but then it just turns out that we just didn't bring enough cost. Defending, that's fine. We have high enough speed that we'll go first. We'll get 5 shield.
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
And that guy just died instantly thanks to the contract. We might just go with either fight. No, probably not, though, since it is resistant to blunt, so it took most of our hits just to stagger it.
조금씩
Hopeless.
보이네요.
Huh. Not nice. Have you considered not? We can just double defend, honestly.
직접 알게 합니다.
Why not? Could be worse. Could have been better to actually attack, though. Thinking about it now, looking at how things are going. Oh yeah, we're getting a bunch of paralyzed next turn from this. It's not great.
최선을 다해보자.
Really not great. We're definitely gonna want to use this. Even if it'll stagger this guy, that's the thing. And we can like rhyme shank you. And we can pop away to knowledge because that guy might get staggered by then. Maybe. I guess we're getting tails on everything. That's still not great.
언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
Staggered someone. Was it the person I wanted to stagger? No, the person I wanted to stagger is just barely not staggered. Oh well. We still win the clash thanks to running out of paralysis.
맞는 거야.
This guy's also being taken down a notch.
좋아. 계속 집중하지.
There we go. Blunt damage up is at an all-time high. Attack power down is at a rude level. It's kinda how it goes, though. Does this get us good buffs? No. Okay. We'll just pop this. It'll ruin our... Yeah, it'll ruin our insight, but, like, that's fine, because these guys die anyways.
직접 알게 합니다.
He's staggered. Yeah, this guy's gonna get staggered by our attacks, so, like, we're not even gonna get a chance to use the other one. Or we will actually get a chance to use it, but, like, it won't matter that it's weakened slightly, because it's not gonna clash.
맞는 거야.
적확한 한압이었어.
There we go. Good enough. We took some damage there that we probably could have avoided by just being a little smarter, but, now it goes. Another Abno fight, that's good.
고통 없이
Love
지식을
to see
얻지
it.
못한다나 뭐라나.
And, I've kind of gotten to the point where I've learned, just don't even look at the resistances of normal Abno fights, of Pekatule fights, because it's lying.
걱정 마시오.
And my trust in this game has been severed, thanks to that.
어떻게라도
Could just go for this. Actually, yeah, I'll discard a skill 3, why not? We're beating the big thing, and because of this, we're going to be in a pretty good spot for shield. These guys probably won't be able to touch us at all. I mean, it's kind of late. They're getting good attack power bonuses, good damage bonuses. But they might hit us a little bit. Maybe not. Prideful Remover will, yeah. 2 damage. Yeah, that did like 10 damage.
나이스.
And we've got Fragile now. So we're taking more damage. Not cool, Squidward.
직접
And we'll get 10% shield here. Actually, these guys attack us first. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh, one away again. Alright. This clash will go much better, though. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's good. And we get 5 more shields, so we'll be able to resist the other Bride guys' spin to win. We're taking some damage here, though, that's for sure. But only 10. And we should be able to kill them all this turn, theoretically speaking. We might not actually be able to win clashes against these guys, though. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Defend against that, maybe. Dominating neutral? Sure, that'll work.
알게 합니다. 무지하니까 맞는 거야.
Cool. And this guy, of course, does just instantly die. A skill 3 is very good.
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
유효타 좋아. 계속
And
집중하지.
shield. Just to make sure we don't take any damage there.
나이스. 하나
I
제꼈다.
prefer it over just losing a clash with a skill 1, because the skill 1 doesn't have any good effects. Like, it's fine to lose a clash with a skill 2 or skill 3, because, You're still gonna get the discard even if you lose the clash. It's on use and not, you know, on clash win or something. But for the skill one, if you lose a clash with it, like, you don't gain any effects, you don't discard anything with it, you just kind of might as well have defended if it's hopeless. Oh, Homer, that's more healing. That is really good, just to make sure our HP is high. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen this guy. Would tell the truth and we get Curriculum Vitae? Sure. Blunt and Pride. What is that? What is it? What can actually be here? I feel like I'm drawing a blank. This shouldn't be obvious. Oh, it's Big Wolf, isn't it? Yeah. I think so, yep, it sure is.
걱정 마시오.
Alright. This could be dangerous, then. Big Wolf is a little bit of a threat. Especially if he stacks a bunch of Rupture on us. Especially if we've only got the skilled ones, and therefore there's very little we can do this turn. Alright, well, let's see. Use a lot of these affinities. How are our resistance looking? Pretty good. We can get them better, though. This makes us weak to Sloth, which is not great. This makes us weak to Sloth. I think our default resistances are probably the best for this, at least for this first part. Which means what? We defend? Discard, gain some shield. Leftmost, I think, is the correct one to discard to defend against. Yeah. Just to reduce how much damage we take, because we're not going to win any clashes here. He's going to get a bunch of lightning because he's hitting us, though. Yeah, that's right. We're out of shield now. Blunt attack doesn't do too much to us, though. Slash attack shouldn't do too much to us, though. Yeah, we only took like 20 damage there. But now you can just... you already have enough lightning to be able to use your special attacks. We don't really have great chances of winning against these. Yeah, no. We'll pop a Rhyme Shake on at least one of them. Yeah, Electrified Howl, definitely. We cannot let that up. We cannot afford that hitting us. And then we can try against one of the Howls. Oh, yeah. Should have thought about speed, I guess. That's fine. It was kind of most important that we dealt with the Howls, because of the fact they're pierce attacks, and therefore they're going to do the most to us. The other Howl is still hitting us, but the Electrified Howl doesn't, thanks to Rhyme Shank. Oh, it does mean we're weak to Sloth now, which isn't great. But it means we're no longer weak to Envy, which is good for, like, Electrified Howl. Which he's... Oh no, he's using Lightning Rod now. With the Telepole, that's not Electrified Howl, that's good. Alright, what do we do here? What do we do? Motive Pursue, Lightning Rod. A lot of attacks. A lot of attacks, and we're not really doing a lot of damage to this guy. What's gonna really matter is which part we break first, because if we break the person first, he can take like a measly like 30 damage from the contract. But if we break the body first, he can take 300 damage. That could be really good. But we also really I think we really just want to break one of these parts, though. Let's see. What do the passives say? Yeah, when Telephone Pole is the one we kind of really want to break. Resists some things, though. What if we overclock this? What if we just try getting a bunch of sinking off? That's honestly a good move, I'd say. Let's look at first, that's good. Getting Rod, that's fine. I want to clash against the person at least a little bit. Ew. Not great. We'll clash against that. We'll hit the Lightning Rod with this, maybe. No, we hit the head. Yeah, there's just really not a lot I can do here. My clashing is not going well, and I'm just kind of stalling for more speed slots so I can get some actually, like, better plays going with the discard stuff, getting a lot of shield. And, of course, I'm going to try stacking a bunch of sinking onto this guy if possible. Because that would be really good for us. Head's been staggered, took the contract damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's Lightning Rod. I don't think this attack does anything special, though. Oh, it's inflicting lightning. Oh, that's just the Lightning Rod in general, though. I don't think it's the attack. Or something? I don't remember. Yeah, a lot of hits. Thunderous Roar. Let's gather and bad sparks for us. Where should they go?
새로운 길을 모색하는 것이 낫지 않겠는가?
Telephone. Oh yeah, telephone pole is hit. Inflict shock. Five lightning. All parts inflict shock on the attacker starting next turn. Sloth. And shock inflicted is halved. Well, we just need to break the telephone pole, right? And it's going for another one of its lightning rod attacks. Lightning rod. You can rhyme shank. Lose some sanity. That's fine. Because we definitely need to deal with that electrified howl god. Yeah. Who's this going for? You? Not good. Let's try in this slot then. Who's this going for? You? Again, not good as well. Alright, maybe we don't corrode this turn. Maybe we just go for a normal. Favored. Not great. Not great. What else is good against this guy? Oh, person's actually weak to what is cast pretty notably. So we'll go for that, then we'll pop, like, both these on the telepole, maybe? Take the claw, take the electromotive pursuit. Yeah, okay. Oh? We actually won that. That wasn't even... I was kind of expecting you to lose that. Just because I wanted to make sure we took down the telepole. Oh, and the telepole's one that when broken you can still keep on attacking. Oh, heads there. That's good. That wasn't even very likely, thanks to our bad sanity. I guess it's better after you won that clash, but still not great. And what is cast here? I think we've got this. Actually, fun fact, this boss is where I lost the only other time I got a good solo run with K Corp Hong Lu and MD2 Hard. I lost to this guy at this point, and this time things are going significantly better. Yeah, he's just died 4th turn. We used a lot of resources, but we've got a lot of resources to use. So I think that's fine. Now we get a shop. I guess we get another ego gift first. Gaining poise doesn't do anything for us. Winning common counters, gaining cost really didn't help us that much, but it's better than the rest of this. Yeah. It'll help us for the final shop. Please don't give me a good tier 3 ego gift. It didn't. That's nice. Mersault skill, little to be naughty plushie, charges, golden air. Nothing important here. Alright, well then we will heal Rodion, and then we'll save our cost for the final shop. Oh great, there's going to be a lot of stuff this floor though. And it's going to be a little bit of a test to see if we can make it to the end. However, at this point, like, even if we lose, I'm going to cash out. Really, anything like 4th floor or past, you pretty much get all your lunacy, and you just kind of lose a couple, like, battle pass levels, which really isn't that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. Do we rhyme shank here? That's the eternal question. I think I should. Yeah, that's gonna be the strategy for getting through this floor alive. Rhyme shank, my beloved. We're still doing pretty good on Gloom and Envy. Especially if we just use the non-corroded ones, because we don't really need to corrode it. Yeah, we're taking some damage, that's fine. Not a lot of damage, all things considered. We can go for some weights of knowledge. Sure, we'll discard a skill 3 with the second one. Give us a bunch of shield, make sure we take this one-sided attack well enough. Yeah, no damage. We might take some damage after all. 2 damage, okay. That's close enough to know in my books. And you're just defending this turn because you're in defensive mode, because you're scared for your life of the rabid priest who's just kind of been going around this entire, like, jumbled mess of mirror worlds. All alone, just with some people in the back, like, cheering her on, but, like, never even, like, attempting to help with the fights. Oh, this is more damage, sure. A little bit of healing, too, that's cool. That is cool. Now we get a normal blood fight. Which, we do get 2 more options after this, that's good. This is not... Oh yeah, they just lie about this one too, don't they? This is not a blunt fight. Well, we're corroding 4th match flame here, and you can't convince me of... No, we don't. What am I saying? I got mixed up. These guys are weak... These guys resist slash. They're weak to pierce, which we do not have. So we just rhyme shank them, and we do some damage, not the most. Do keep in mind that half of this damage is going to be dealt to one of them randomly next turn. Thanks to the, moths we just got. Tails is unfortunate. Still staggered.
plus one of them. Or we staggered that guy and then the contract triggered. That's the real explanation. But we wouldn't have gotten any shield. We just had 2 skill 1s that turn, I think. Unless I'm getting mixed up. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Don't like that. Please stop. We can do this. We'll go first. We'll discard a skill 2. I think. No, did I just discard 2 skill 1s? I think I misplayed. I think I meant to do a skill 1 instead of that skill 2, but oh well. That's fine. Yeah. Because we rhyme shank were weak to sloth. Yeah, that's not great. Alright, we're fine though. We should win this turn. And we've got enough stuff that will heal a bunch next fight. Homeward's gonna make such a big difference for this. This endurance test. I didn't think of the fact that we might just get Cromer and lose, huh? No, it's fine. I know Cromer's not unbeatable with a single person. You just need to corrode second turn. Or you need to enter corrosion second turn effectively. Yeah. So that way when you would be staggered you instead get corroded so you don't die. Because you just attack instead. I don't remember. Cut the ring. We'll send Otis to do it. 30. And yeah, it's better when you fail it, right? I think so. Oh, final fight before we get our final shot. Got like almost 300 costs. That'll be good enough to get mostly anything. The only thing we couldn't afford is, you know, lunar memory. But what are the odds? Not great. Not great. Okay, well, I think this is another Rhyme Shank. We're still doing decently on resources. We can pop another Rhyme Shank on, like, this guy. Do some damage. Stop him from doing his thing. We got a head, so we should be good, yeah. Good damage, good damage. Yeah, very nice. God, that guy almost died to the contract, but not quite enough. But now we can actually safely clash against the 2 people that aren't staggered this turn. Or, I mean, oh, that guy blew up to the moths. Or actually, we could just do this on one of these guys. We'll get some shield. We can maybe clash against you. Ooh. No. Alright, that's fine. Well, we'll attack these guys. We'll take some damage here. Don't get me wrong, I'm fully aware of that. But we're not really gonna do great in some of those clashes. So I'm fine with that. The piercing lust is the main issue. But we still only took like 9 damage total from that, so it's fine by me. Oh! And the guy that was low kind of blew up. Yeah, struggling. Look at that. Not great. So what, do we pop you? Probably. For safety. For safety. Safety. I want to do you here, you there. Redirect with you. Probably do it like this, though. Just so I don't have to clash against the other guy at all. Just make sure Rhyme Shank goes off and then we kill these guys. We stagger them. Lust guy we kill with our other attacks. Pride guy will slightly survive, but he'll die to the actual... Yeah. Moths. Alright. Looking good. Looking real good, actually. It's going to depend a lot on what this boss ends up being, but... Random lagging poise. Oh! Poise for Rodion. Sure thing. Mersault skill, that's fine. Milepost does nothing. None of these do anything for us. Alright. That's fine by me. We're going to make sure we heal up Rodion. And we will add a couple people to the team. We've got some resources for it. I know your passive's good for us. Because we can just, you know... I mean, if we need to get killed, it doesn't really matter at this point, honestly. Nah. We don't need anyone else. We'll grab, we'll just grab these. Sure. You can give Mercil another skill, too. Spend all of our cost. Wanton Gloom. That's Centipede, right? I think that's Centipede, because I keep on getting, like, I keep being like, oh no, that's gonna be Bull, but no, it's Centipede. Which should be super doable. Maybe. No, it's Bolt. Oh no.
유감 없는 싸움을
Here it is. It's the I haven't bought this guy since the week Reaction Railway 2 or Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard came out. Oh boy. Oh, but we've got his counter. This guy does not stand Rhyme Shank very well. So we go for this. We'll take some damage here. We're gonna be weak to Wrath, aren't we?
간식인가?
If we Rhyme Shank. Right? Yeah. Oh well, it is worth it.
직접 알게 합니다.
Because we are going to inflict a bunch of sinking onto him.
얼어버리면 아플 필요도 없어.
And then we'll, you know, inflict this damage again to him next turn. Yeah, the actual damage itself isn't the insane part. It's going to be the sinking that we're going to stack up with our attacks. Do we die here? No, not yet.
이 기세로 가면
Not yet.
우리가 질
Alright.
거라는 거 알고 있지?
You really got high hopes, don't you? Favored. Yeah. Gotta go for it. We can go for an excruciating study. We can not win anything with that. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. We do this then.
직접 알게 합니다.
Rhyme Shank wins the clash. Got a tails, that's fine. Rhyme Shank's damage isn't the main part, it's the sinking.
아플 필요도 없어.
We don't have a way to burst sinking, but like if we keep on stacking sinking, he's just gonna start taking more and more damage. However, we're kind of not in a great spot because oh, we should have changed our resistances back instead of using excruciating study. That might have been the smarter play.
완벽한 한 방.
Although I guess if we change our resistance back, we'd be weak to sloth then, which isn't much better.
어우,
Okay,
너
we're taking some
괜찮은 거야?
damage.
피가
I mean, this turn we're gonna
줄어드는데?
heal though, right? Start a third turn. So yeah, once we actually play, I think we're gonna get that. Ooh, all right. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna corrode, and I'm fully aware of that, and I'm fully ready for that. Neutral. That's not great. Oh yeah, I guess because it's a positive corrosion. It's not great. That's fine. Because we will go for like something like this, maybe. Clash with this, that's not great, but like, eh. Maybe we pop like one of these, like on you, neutral on you, and then like, kind of just want to use this for the shield. Yeah. All right, I didn't redirect with that. Oh no. Oh, we still won. We won that. We win these?
깨달았나? 머리 좋다, 단테. 방금
I'm a
완전
little
좋았어.
confused. We got a heads there. Are we not negative 45? I guess we won the clash, so I guess we're not quite low enough for us to be trolled too hard.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Okay. I think this will make us resist Wrath. I didn't check its resistances, but that's probably what it does. And we staggered with that. We killed with that thanks to the contract. And we did it. We actually did this. I don't think I was expecting this run to work quite as well as it did in the end. That was incredible.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
Yeah, jeez. That's actually a pretty low amount of damage taken, I feel. I mean, I guess that's just because K Corp Hong Lu is a lot less damage, and so he'll take like 8,000 per run. Yeah, look at that. Everything just worked so well in the end. That was incredible. I do apologize if you know, watched this entire thing, because, I can't imagine it was very interesting. But, you know, we pulled through in the end, which is incredible. And, you know, that kind of makes it all worth it in the end. Especially seeing this number growth, we passed 700. It's looking great. We're getting a bunch more boxes. We're going to be at, like, I'm going to be at, like, 400 boxes after I claim all these, I think. Claim my stuff from this. Weekly rewards. Awesome. And then 72 boxes, so I think we should be at 400 now. Yeah, 405. I'm in a good spot. And, of course, wrap things off as normal. We get to do a couple daily extractions. And I'm going to be broke on lunacy after this. Oh, 2-star. Heathcliff, sure. That's cool. Gregor. And One more 1-star to finish things off. Another Gregor. Alright. That means how much... Just telling me somewhere how much paid lunacy do I have? 44. Okay, that's enough for one more day of daily extractions. Bye, Benny. But yeah, that was an incredible run. We had some close moments, especially against the Bull, but you know, the sinking pulled through, the contract finishing him off. We would have won. The contract wasn't necessary there because it was already staggered and it's only got a single body part, so we would have just killed it next turn either way, but... God. What like a cinematic way to finally get my revenge on the Bull. I lost to it like my second run of MD2 Hard, didn't see it again for months, and now in a solo run, and I haven't soloed MD2 Hard and before this point. Got to fight him one last time, and we had his crucial weakness, Rhyme Shank, with a bunch of sinking, to finish the job. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.